Good morning. I'm Connie Griner, and I'm at the International Quilt Festival in Houston, and today is November 3rd, 2016, and I'm excited to have the opportunity to present my quilt to you, which is called View from the Microscope Pickled Paramecia. Now, that's admittedly a little bit weird name for a quilt, but my background is that I'm a retired physician, and since I retired 4 years ago, I've been kind of all quilts all the time. And I enjoy math and science-based themes. So this quilt is actually a detour on the way to a traditional quilt. I started out designing a rather elaborate medallion quilt in EQ7, and it had a lot of pickle dish blocks in it. So I started piecing pickle dish blocks. And each time I pieced a pickle dish block, I looked at it and went, that looks just like a paramecium. You know, I'm sort of having flashbacks to high school biology and, you know, seeing all these little organisms swimming under the microscope. Well, this went on for probably a month or two, and every time I'd piece a block, it was like, this looks just like a paramecium. And eventually, the paramecia hijacked the whole project. So that quilt, which is yet to be made and may never be made, you know, time will tell, became this quilt. So I have pickle dish blocks that have been embroidered and arranged in a fashion that hopefully suggests little organisms moving and swimming underneath the microscope. It's hand embroidered with pearl cottons, and the pearl cotton sort of gives lines that suggest the movement of the paramecia. And little individual organisms have all their intracellular organelles, which, you know, the geeky people out there will probably find kind of fun. And I'm also, besides being a science and math quilt fanatic, I'm also a label fanatic. So I'd like to show you my quilt label if I can. So I have just as much fun doing the labels on the quilts as I do making the quilts themselves. But I'd like to encourage everybody out there to, you know, please take the time to label your quilts, because that's our heritage in the world of quilt making, and it is something that our, hopefully, children and grandchildren and, you know, folks on down the road will have to know and appreciate the work that we did back then. But anyway, that's my quilt, View from the Microscope Pickled Paramecia, and thanks for the opportunity to present it to you.